Oh, okay. What's up? Here we go. All right, guys. I thought it was welcome you too. How was it? Nice. Awesome. Yes. Hell yeah. No, you're fine. It doesn't even matter. You walk in between. Yeah. Yeah. No. We're good. Like it's no problem. Yeah. Be safe. Yeah. So today I have less than I have 9 hours exactly before I go under the knife for more than 8 hours. I will be sedated and knocked out under anesthesia for what is expected to be a minimum of an 8-hour surgery, highly invasive on my spine. I will be having my S1, L5, L4, and L3 all operated on. A vascular surgeon will be overseeing the neurosurgeons as they hammer out and retrieve my discs from the lower 3 levels and jack up my spine, insert spacers, put titanium brackets over the top of them and drill them into my vertebrae and fuse my entire lower spine. The reason why is because I've had debilitating and paralytic pain and nerve issues for months to the point where this almost became an emergency surgery. And so part of this is going to document I've lost at least 16 pounds, I think. I haven't been able to train since June, since June, May or June. Maybe a couple of workouts here and there, just trying to get a pump, trying to maintain my sanity with all of the debilitating pain that comes and goes, flares daily, from leaning forward too quickly to taking a stride. I have to consciously prepare myself to even bend down to pick something up off the ground and do it correctly without passing out from the pain. I don't talk about this stuff. I don't let people see it. I don't think it's necessary it's not that I can. Hey, young lady, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, long day, getting it done and all those things, but yeah. How was it? No, you're fine. No, you're fine. How was it? Yeah? Yeah? Yeah, awesome. I'm glad. Nice. Yeah, you too. Yeah, I know. I'm usually still working. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The usual. But yeah. Trying to do as much as we can. Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Thank you so much. Yeah, we got a little bit more coming, so I'm excited. Yeah. Hell yeah. All right, young lady. Well, I'll see you hopefully soon then, right? Next time?
Okay.
Yeah, perfect.
Right.
Yeah.
Have a good night.
Yeah, we'll see you. Yeah, and so with that, I might not see her Friday because I think because it's so invasive with the hardware. I found out yesterday that they have to keep me for a minimum of 2 nights in the hospital after surgery to make sure I'm not internally bleeding, I don't have nerve damage, and I'm not at risk of infection and things like that. So I just found that out, so that sucks. So I probably won't be out till this weekend. Hopefully sooner, I don't know, we'll see, but I'm sure I'll be on a speedy recovery, but I will be diligent in taking the time to do what is necessary to make sure I'm the best I can be for our future here at the Warhouse, Legacy Dynamics, Everhouse Inc., and Archangel Ordnance, as well as for the guys, in Impetuz Media, my friends and partners, my clients, all that. We have so much going on, and so all of my team, we couldn't operate at this level without them. What's up, guys? All right, 7 a.m. Thank you. 7 a.m. I'll see you Friday. All right.
It's gonna be fine, bro.
I know it's gonna be fun.
Well, stop
You don't even know the context of what we're talking about. Stop it. Stop being a girl.
Together so cute.
7 a.m. I'll see you.
See you Friday.
Yeah, I'll see you Friday.
I mean, I can take you if you want.
Pretty sure Mel would like to take me. Yeah, she's also the legal guardian and the proprietor of this company as soon as I'm sedated.
Okay, so of this company and the legacy, so.
True. Now that's why I left that to Gabe.
Okay.
Anyway, it doesn't matter. So I'm going to be out for a couple days. Not a big deal. Anyway, I've set up legal stuff just in case. Worst case scenario. Obviously, I'm not worried about it. I'm going to, hopefully, my spine's going to get welded. The problem that's causing me all the issues over the last several years, and have obviously gotten exasperated from injuries, will be repaired. And they will remove it. So that is great. And I will be more solid. And I have many friends that have gone on to competitive athletic careers after fusion surgery. So not stressed about it. It'll be the first time I've gotten more than 6 hours, more than probably 3 hours of sleep in about a year and a half. So I'm looking forward to this little staycation. Yeah, in a hospital. Anyway, some things I think, I don't know, like maybe on a different topic or not. I was doing a lot of listening today, podcasts and things like that. And like as I was talking about how before the door opened that I couldn't do any of this without our team, Miguel Alonso, Impetuz Media, Mel, Adrian, Vivi, all of our trainers, everyone who supported this. You can make a product, you can have an idea, but if people don't want to buy it, if people don't love the service, if people don't believe in the idea, basic, they don't want to buy it, they don't want to pay for it, they don't like it, it doesn't make sense, it's useless, then you have nothing. You have an idea of grandeur, like an illusion or delusion. And I think it's important to be a bit more specific. And so none of this, including the Warhouse, would matter if it wasn't for you and you and everyone else. And that's important to understand. I just took a culmination of my work and my styles, ideas, design, and time, and all my effort, and I created all this. But none of it would exist without all of you. And I think that's important. It's not about who's being humble and you need to work on your ego. Obviously, there are toxic traits that are setbacks and learning curves to people and their levels of success. And I could get into it like Alex Hormozy and all these things and use a bunch of words that don't fall into context to try to fill gaps in talking really quick, sounding very logically analytical, but that wouldn't make sense. So I'll just keep it fucking real. One thing I really appreciate is that understanding that, ego will leave you served, and the universe will always show who's real and who's not. Those who do wrong to others, it comes back. Karma, whether it's all those things, but if you truly work hard and you build something and you put everything you have into it and it's a good idea and you're lucky enough that someone else likes it, then yes, you will be successful because people will want to be part of it, purchase it, buy that product, whatever. The key to success is to create something that people fall in love with. And I believe with what we did at the Warhouse, my team and myself, we created something that people fell in love with, and we are very fortunate. People ask me, aren't you worried about competition like TG Chula, TGPB, the new compound and stuff? I don't believe there is competition. There's more than enough people in San Diego that care about fitness since it's become so popular, influencers, the media, online training, everyone can stand from being in good shape. But what I've created is an experience from finding us to coming through the door, the custom machines, the vibe, the purchasing experience, the customer service from Mel, myself. What you experience here is what sets us apart from everyone. I don't believe that I in business or the Warhouse, even with any of my business, have competition. I create something that people want and have to fall in love with. And I believe that if any of you want to ever be successful, you should want to do that too. And there are a million great ideas out there and a million bad ideas or things that don't work. But fundamentally, if you create something that people want and fall in love with, that's even if it's just, this is useful, I like it. Or if it's oh my God, I get messages all day long. I love this place. What a place to have and be able to be here and the respect for the environment that we have and the creative and design. But the biggest thing is the quality of the product has created the quality of the culture of the people that we have here. And it's not necessarily that this one person's good or bad, or this person's an asshole or not. It's that we've created a culture that stands for something that people want to be part of, and it holds every individual to the level that they esteem to want to be part of. They enjoy, they want to feel it, they sign up for it, and you want to make yourself better. And I think doing that creates a positive environment and space. And that is what makes the Warhouse so attractive. I've had many people ask me what it is. What's it about the Warhouse? I'm like, it's everything. It's all of it, right? Ask anyone. It's all of it. It's not me. It's not the one machine that's different. It's not the lights. It's all of it, And I think that's important. And finding someone who's better at their job than I am. Like a good example, I was fortunate to meet Mel before we even started dating. She was a member of the Warhouse, and I got to know some of her background, and she had experienced 2 years as a general manager in raising the percentage of sales rates and profitability of one of the busiest Planet Fitnesses in the San Diego regional area by 30% in 1 year. I'm like, oh, this girl knows how to run this business model to a T. I'm like, I don't. I'm a welder. I'm creating something that needs a CEO, a person, and I found my team. And I also lucked out because I fell in love, and I'm internally grateful for that. And I have somebody that shares the same ideals. We're moving in the same direction. We have the same goals, and that's fortunate. And so we work together and willing to sacrifice. We're not afraid of it. And I think those are huge, important things in any relationship, that if you're not into it, you're not into it. And if one person's not into something, Miguel, perfect example, shared a endearing story that in a new relationship that's young and progressing, that one sees the healthy benefits of a lifestyle they're not accustomed to, and then starts kind of wanting to participate in that because of their interest and care for the other. And then finding that healthy balance, and they start to enjoy it, and then it's something they share. Now, I don't see anything more positive than that sort of mature development in any relationship, and I think that's wonderful and a good lesson. And so I think there's a lot of things like that, and I only sit here and bestow this information or just talking about this because I'm going to be being put to sleep in 9 hours and, waking up hopefully a brand new person. So, pardon me. And I mean that in the most structural way possible. So hopefully I can get back to doing the superhuman shit I'm used to. And I'm really excited. And so I want you guys to know that there's big plans and ideas, and I haven't slowed down. I've done all of this every single day from before we moved to now. Everything I've done that you've seen me do, I've done in absolute excruciating pain. I have had probably 3 hours of sleep maybe at each night, and but it was the purpose of why I was doing it, and the drive and the hunger to complete and move forward with something. And the biggest motivator for me isn't the money, it isn't being popular. The biggest thing was seeing what the Warhouse in the very beginning, as soon as I saw what it meant to people and I got messages, it changed it for me. And so I will wake up, and I would get up when we didn't have the PDK here at Commercial Street every morning at 4:30 to make sure that the door was unlocked and open so people could walk in for 10 days before we got it. And I was here every day and every night. Not because I had to be or the business would fail, it's because I held the door for people to have access to what they needed, what they wanted. And it was what I created. And it was my moral responsibility. And it wasn't about the money. It was about knowing that it matters to you, matters to our members. And that outside of the discipline and things, that is the ultimate motivator to keep discipline and all that, was that knowing that when you create something that actually matters to people, that there is nothing else. If you make a difference, if in 100 and 1,000 years we're nothing but dust and no one remembers who we are, what did matter is this right now in the universe, this time, and who we are and how we affect the people around us and what we choose to do with our actions. No man or woman is anything of their words or who they think they are. They are only a culmination of their actions. So when you decide to move, move wisely and move with purpose. Because I'm only going to say it one more time tonight. That shit ain't going to lift itself. Thank you, guys.